What's up, guys? It is July 14th, 2026, doing today's daily trade recap of the day, or second one, how I made $800 trading Asia. I passed my eval in 2 days for two eval accounts. I'm about to give you guys the fucking sauce, bro. This shit is actually so free. So, all right, boom. Usually it takes you what? You have 50% consistency rule with your prop firms, right? So you can't really pass in 2 days unless you take two 1,500 trades, right? Super risky. Would not recommend doing that. Okay. Here is the method to pass the evals fucking in 2 days, bro. Okay. Boom. Wake up. New York session. Trade New York. Hit for 1,000, right? Boom. Done. Looking good on the eval, right? Then we trade Asia that same day because Asia's session has been fucking crazy recently. We're going to trade Asia that same day. Boom, hit another trade for 1,000. I hit two trades for 1,100, so I see an $800 trade. Then boom, after we have both of those trades in the same day, we have New York session, right, where we got the fresh eval, Pat got the 1,000. Asia same day, boom, got another 1,000. Then we take Asia on the second day because we can't trade New York because we already traded that first Asia, so we have to like wait a little bit because we can't break the consistency rule of back to back because it resets at 5 p.m. right. So trade New York, resets to Asia, right? So that's the same day. Then you wake up the next day. Can't trade the New York the second day, but you can trade Asia that second day. And then boom, you pass in 2 days, pass your evals, then you start fucking stacking those winning days for the payout on the funded, right? That is the method. You guys should be using this because Asia session is so good. This is the second day in a row I've banged on Asia. We're on like a 4 trade win streak. We're looking really good. But boom, 4-hour bias. What do I see? We are bullish. We have no for value gaps. So go to the 1 hour. What do I see on the 1 hour? Don't really see anything. No gaps. Not really what I like. What's pulling price up though? We have this pre-day high up here. That's my main draw on liquidity. We don't really have too much draws lower besides maybe something like this, but it's protected by what? A 30-minute gap right here, right? So we have this 30-minute gap. What do I want to see this 30-minute gap do? I want to see it send price higher. I want to see price come down, tap into this high time frame for value gap, get us some sort of change in state delivery or inverse for value gap closure. Then we take longs to the pre-day highs, right? So boom, coming into market open on Asia. What do we see here? Open it. We leave with a data high, which is also another thing pulling price up, right? So I'm still waiting. We did have this SMT here, and we had this 1 minute gap. I was waiting to see if this gap got closed because we printed a rejection wick, and ES already tapped into this 30-minute gap, which is causing this SMT right here, right? So I would be fine with closing this gap strongly, not printing a rejection wick, but we didn't do that, and we didn't even close it, I don't think. So we go lower, we tap into the 30-minute. What do we start to see here? We start to see a little bit of change in state. We leave a 1 minute gap. I did want to see this 1 minute gap get inversed instead of taking a change in state off the second candle, just because of how big this wick was. You could have played it off the second candle right here, but I just thought that was a little risky. Waited, boom, took a little bit of an early entry off of this, but as soon as we closed, entered, I went break even off of these unfilled 1 minute gap right here, which we wicked because we tried to contest it 3 times, and all 3 times we failed and sent shorts. So I went break even off that. Boom, and we hit in 2 candles, right? Super easy day. PA on Asia has been fucking crazy. PA this week has been fucking crazy. Crazy easy, bro. Like, this is so free, bro. So free. So we're looking good. We're on a win streak. Going to try and keep it up. Take my trades. Follow my rules. But yeah, now we're stacking towards that payout on these 2 accounts. Looking good, guys. Looking good. I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you guys have a good night.